Uh-oh. I did not set it up before, so I hope you guys can see it. Too much on the brain. I forgot to set it up as I always do, but I'm here. I did not set it up. Yeah, I do forget sometimes. So give your sister grace. Come on, Greta. Hopefully you can find me. Beginner workout. This is stretching. Stretching. Buenos dias. Stretching. Sun salute. There's no sun here today. There was a huge storm overnight. Somebody found it. All right. I'm gonna go. Oh, I can open the window. It might be too loud. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale all the way up, all the way up, stretching the body, elongating the body. Yes. And then we go down. Oh, yes. Easy does it. We curve again. So good. Then we come up. Pull the body forward. Yeah, I forgot to preset the video, the timing. So I'm just doing a regular live, and you can still find me. Hands flat on the ground. Oh, it does give you a good stretch. You might need to open your legs a little bit. There you go. Makes it so much easier. Oh. Yesterday I had a good workout at the gym. Good morning. I know, I apologize. I forgot to set it up. And down. Hands flat on the ground. Let the head rest and relax. Ooh, So good. Come back up, hand on the knees, and pull the body forward. Breathe. I actually really like this stretch. And down. Yes. So good. Now let's walk the hands up. And we're going to stand on our toes. This is a beginner, so we're not going to go too far. Lift your legs up on the toes and down. Again, up on the toes. Breathe. And down. Again, up on the toes. Ooh. And down. And come back. Push the booty back. Push, 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 push. You're stretching both the legs, the back, the upper back. Yes. Walk your hand over. Oh, exaggerate the stretch. Breathe. Oh, good. And then walk your hand over on the other side. Exaggerate the stretch. Feel it, feel it. So good. Now come in the middle. Yes. And we do our squatting. Sit here and squat. Squatting is good. Breathe. Oh, that feels amazing. Now let's go up halfway and down. Oh, yes. Let your booty fall down. Yes. If you have a big one, it might be a weight. I don't have a big one. And up halfway and down. Yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Come on. You can do this. And up again. And the last one. Breathe. Squatting. Good for you. Woo. And up, 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 all the way up. Oh, that feels so good. Doesn't it? And stretch. Stretch. And stretch. Inhale up. Sun salute. Thanking God for another day. We don't know why we have another day, but we are grateful. There's a sister that I follow. I don't know if I don't have TikTok, so it must be Instagram. She's older. I forgot her name, but anyway, this morning she was talking about the mistakes that she made, a mistake she made, when she enrolled her son in a particular school. I mean, she's so insightful. And I was like, yeah. I mean, we all made the mistakes. But this is the thing about mistake. As you get older, as a young person, a young mom, you make mistakes, right? But you just kind of learn from them, and you have to give yourself grace. You thought you were doing the right thing. Who hasn't made mistakes like that, huh? I know, I've done my share. Sorry, ladies, I forgot to preset the Gloria. Good morning. I forgot to preset the exercise. So I'm glad you found me because I just said, let me just put a regular live. So I'll be sure I do it. Yep, shows you I'm not perfect, right? All right. Open the leg. This is all about stretching. Remember, this is Monday. So we just want all our joints to be loose. So whatever we do, we're going to loosen up the joint, whether it's the shoulder, the head, the hip, the ankles. Yes, everything needs to be nice and supple, right? So now, let's do something a little different today. Let's go to one side and then pull forward. The trick here is with this leg. You don't want the knee to go too far over the toe because then that would be hyperextension. And that's never a good thing, all right? So now we're stretching here, the leg. We're stretching in. That's a wide space, which is good. But if you want to make it even better, you just open your arms and go all the way up and then just hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Whew, that feels amazing. Now put your hand on your hip and just easy turn. Turn your body like you're trying to look backwards. Right? And then you're feeling the stretch over here. So good, so good. And even in your shoulder area, you're feeling it. Woo! And then turn back. And let us stretch the front leg. So good. Woo! I love it. Now we're gonna do the other side. We're gonna turn. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Right foot, left foot, and turn. I can't ever do any of those because my feet get tangled. Back it up. All right. Let's do the same. Okay, this is all about balancing, right? Push a little bit. Push the body forward. Do not get your knee to go over the toe, right? You don't want to do that. And then, now arms up and all the way up straight. Like I said, it's kind of about balancing, so you have to be able to stay up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, I like that. And let's turn. Turn around. Yes, easy does it. Feel the stretch in the chest area in the back. Breathe. Woo! All right. And now we stretch the front leg all the way down. Yes. Oh. Woo! So good. I love it. That was a kind of a modification from Warrior 1, but still good, right? Yes. Very good. Uh-huh. And let's stretch. Okay. Feet together. All the way up. Touch. Touch your palms. Breathe. Now bend your arm down and stay up. I always feel like I'm leaning when I'm looking at my picture on the screen. Arms down. Your hands are down. You feel that stretch? Oh yes. In the middle of your shoulders. You feel that? Now take your elbows and try to open them. Open your elbows. Ooh. You feel that? I love it. I love it. I discover things about my body every time I do these exercises. Oh. Breathe and roll the shoulders. Woo. I'm putting my fan on. Roll, 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 and forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, try to loosen up your arms. You're trying to get all the stress to come down. Now turn your face to one side and easily try to look back. Breathe and bring it to center. Forward. That's where you let all the stress again go down your fingertips. And bring it up. And head back. You're stretching the thyroid gland. Breathe. If you close your eyes, you might wobble and fall over. Center. And to the other side. Try to look backwards. So good. Now we're going to do the chair pose. We're standing with our knees together. We're going to sit in a chair. Pretend to sit in a chair. And let's see how low we can go with our fingers. The goal is to try to touch the ground. Touch with your fingers. Ooh, I did. All right, if you can't, this is something that you want to work towards. Let's come back up. And let's go down again. See, when you do an exercise and you can't do it the first time, you keep at it, and then it becomes easier. All the way down. Touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. And every time you come up, you're strengthening the muscles in your legs, right? You see, your heart is starting to beat fast. Let's go. All the way down, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5. One last one. You're working the leg muscle. Easy does it. Touch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't that good? Whew. I love it. Breathe. I felt a little winded even though I was just sitting there, right? We're going to do another chair pose. We're going to sit and then we're going to bring our arms up. That one's a bit challenging, but it's yoga. It's good for you. And the more you do these moves, the easier they become. Yes. All right. Knees together. We're going to sit in the chair as low as you can. Make sure your knees don't hurt, okay? And then we're going to come up and you're going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo. Can we do 2 more? Breathe. 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 I'm feeling the thing that I tried to get rid of. All right. This is number 2. Knees have to touch, right? And we sit. And we bring the arms up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Only one more. This is so good. That's when you know you're getting strong. You keep doing them. If you can stay for like 5, that's good. Or if don't try to go too low if your knees don't allow you. But this is something you want to work towards. And you see how my arms are like this? I can't ever straighten them up. It is what it is. But I'm still engaging and doing it, right? Okay. Knees together. This is the last one, right? That's why I said I'm always lopsided. And let's go down. All the way down. As low as you can. This is it for me. And then up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is my crooked arm. It's always crooked. You guys okay? All right. Excellent. Yes, we are grateful. Look what happened to Lindsey Graham. They said his aorta busted. He had a tear. The big blood vessel you have going inside your body, his just kind of tore off. That is usually, they can't do anything. Even if they were to get to him, it would be so bloody and messy in there, it would be really impossible to repair. Yes, that's the way I'd like to go. Fast, fast, fast. Oh, and I bet you probably had a little bit of chest pain, and that was it. It passed out. So that's easy. All right, let's do the warrior 2. We did a little bit of it back there, but let's just do a little bit more because we can't ever do too much stretching of our hip because that is the most important hip. Well, I wouldn't say the most important joint. Every joint is important, right? When your shoulder doesn't work, you realize how important it is. You can't, comb your hair, put your arms up and dress yourself. Yeah. All right, let's go down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Legs are shaking. 10 and up. Woo! Do you feel that? Yeah. The more you do these, the stronger you're going to become. All right, let's change it. What you're trying to do is to have a big space between the legs, right? Bring it in, and then take the one in the back and bend and go down. This is balancing, right? We could also do this, but we're just keeping our hands on our sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. Yes. We're going to do our chair exercise because it's important when you, I don't know about the doctors. The other day I went to see a doctor for the first time. She never touched me. She did my blood pressure. That was it. There was no listen to your heart and lungs and nada. I was like, okay, this is different. Oh my word. She was so busy writing the prescription for this and that, and I was like, I just want to listen to my lungs. So we can... I could have just added a prescription and called you. Why did I come to your office? You didn't even touch me. Wow. That's crazy. All right. Let's do a little bit of chair yoga. So let's put our hand behind our, usually behind our ears. This is going to be for your tummy and your core, right? We're going to lift our knees up one at a time as we crunch, right? You could do the crunch sitting up. We do crunches standing up. And of course, we do crunch on the floor. But let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You feel it? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel it. Now we're going to put our hand over here, like we're going to lift, and then we're going to lift up our legs, right? As we lift our bodies. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yes. You feel that? It's like tightening here. And then you strengthening your arm. Because, I'm all about arm. We don't want our arms to be jiggly. No bueno. All right? Ready for the next one? You use your arms and you lift your body up as you lift the leg up. That is a double whammy. You ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Oh, yes. This is what they call chair yoga. Come on, you gotta be strong. Now we're going to open our legs and close them. All right? It's nice to have nice, sexy legs. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. All right? So you gotta lift with your arms, lift your body up a little bit, right? And then we're gonna go open, close, open, close. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Woo! I like that. But now we're just gonna sit and stand. Remember, I say that when you go to a doctor who's a gerontologist, they're gonna make you do these stand on the leg to check your balance, and then the sit and stand is one of the major tests. They want to test your frailty, how frail you are. Can you remain standing, or do you walk around and every little thing you're just gonna fall over? You don't want to do that, right? You want to be at a point where you can stand, that you don't fall easy. Because falls are the worst thing for older people. Whenever I'm getting out of the shower, I'm always so careful. Take your time and have the rug up front with the grip so that you don't slide. And inside your shower, you may buy the what do you call them? Mat, right? A shower mat with the grip, so that when you get there, you don't slide. Because after you shampoo, you soap your legs, they become slippery. So when you get older, you start thinking differently, right? Everything you touch, everything you go, everywhere you go, you look at the floor. If you see a little bit of water, wipe it off, right? Because that's how people get hurt. Most falls happen at home, right? Okay. All right, so we're gonna put our hands here, and then we're gonna go down. I think we did 20. Today's the beginner, so we'll do 20, and then we stand up. The idea is that if you're sitting in a chair, you shouldn't need arm rests to get up. You should be able to get up on your own. So let's do this. And this is 1. And then when you do 1, squeeze the buns, right? 2. And then the strength in your legs bring you up. 3. Breathe. You're gonna get a cardio workout. Your heart's gonna go fast. Is this 4 or is it 5? 4. 5, squeeze. 6, Yes. 7, squeeze. 8, 9, you get the push from your feet, your legs, right? 10, 10 more. 11, 12, squeeze. 13, yes. 14, 15, almost there. 16, squeeze. 17, 18, 19, 20. So you might say, oh, that's no biggie. But when you're sitting on your couch, can you get up on your own? Or do you have to hold and hold and hold to get up? That's your cue that you need to work, strengthening the muscles in your legs to wake you up, so you can get up on your own, right? All right, I think we'll go down now and do our plank. Planking is one of the best exercises. I love planking. And of course, I started only being able to do 30 seconds. Now I'm up to about 90. But it's a process, right? It's a process. So, we're gonna find your stopwatch on your clock. That's what we're gonna use. But before we do that, let's do some stretching. We just work out our legs. Open your legs on the mat. And then you stretch forward. You're stretching the tummy. And then let's go back. You're stretching the arm, the leg. Oh, yes. The chest. Woo, that feels so good. And forward. Stretch the tummy. Breathe. Strong arms, right? And back. Oh. Woo. Isn't that the best stretch? And the last one, tummy. We work in threes. Yeah, I was looking through the window to see if my plants were knocked over because the storm was really strong. The wind. The building wasn't shaking. This building is strong, but there's a sister who said, I hope you're in a sturdy building. I said, well, I'm in a building. I study as they tell me, right? So, we're gonna find the clock and the stopwatch. Yes. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna do high plank today. It's a new week. Sometimes we alternate between low plank and high plank. High plank is when you got your elbows straight and you're up. Low plank, we go on our elbows. So today is high plank. So let's start hands and legs, and we just stand there. This is a high plank. Do it for however long you can, and then come back at it. Take a little rest, and then come back. 15 seconds. And then the last 30 seconds, I come up on my toes. You don't have to do that if you're not ready. Breathe. And everything is tight. You're tightening your buttocks, your legs, your tummy. That's why planking works so well. This is a measure of your strength. 45, almost to 60. It's okay if you have to stop. Remember, it's a process. You got to train your body to do what you want it to do. Now I'm going to go on my toes. I go up and forward. Breathe. I'm shaking. 15 to go, 15 seconds. Woo. I am shaking. Ah. Oh, yes. All right. Remember, don't try to do what I did the first time. No, man. You got to build that up and stretch. Oh, so good. And your heart responded. Oh, you want to tighten up? All right, sis, I got you. Uh-huh. That's what your heart was saying. And then, let's see what we're going to try to do today. We're going to try to come up from the back and come up and sit up and see how many we can do. I don't think I've done this in this class yet, but we're going to see. Because we're going to challenge ourselves. We've stretched our bodies, our waistline, our tummy area, our back. This is what you don't want to come and start doing something like that. You always start with stretching, and you always finish with stretching. That is the rule. All right, so we're going to go back down. And if you can stretch your arm all the way out, do so, because that is a nice stretch again for the tummy area. You want to push your back to the ground so you don't arch. I know when I get to where I need to be, once this little layer of fat is gone, I should be able to feel my hip bone. But right now it's covered with this fat. My best friend. All right, I'm going to try to come up. 1. And then I bend my knee. And we're going to come up and see if we can do 10 of those. Bend your knees. Your heels are on the ground. And you're going to do this. And it's 1, right? And it's 2. How many can you do? And it's 3. Woo! And it's 4. Good. 5. 6. Now you see my hands, when I push it forward, it gives you that lift. 8. Oh, 9. Oh, 10. So now let's go stretch. Oh, yes. Stretch. Woo. So good. All right. I think our tummy is happy today because we've done some exercises to tighten it. All right, let's lift the leg up and bring it up. Bring the leg down, the other leg, and stretch the leg. Bring it as close to you as you can while you relax your ankles. Now, if you can, walk your hands up to your ankle. If you can't get there, you can only stay here. Just stay there. Okay? Again, this is a goal for you. Rome wasn't built in one day. And bring the leg over and move your arm to the other side. And touch the ground if you can. If you can't, that's okay. This is a nice stretch for the side. It talks about how flexible you are, right? Very good. Now bring it back. This leg is bent. Bring this one up. All the way up. Push it in towards the chest. And move your ankles. Move your ankles. And now, grab your ankle if you can. That's good. Now see, I'm more flexible on this side than I am on the other side. Bring the leg down. It exaggerates the stretch. So good. That's what the ballerinas do. When my daughter used to take classes, they would spend like 20 minutes just doing these stretch exercises. Every day they were at it, right? That's what creates flexibility. Now bring the leg over. Oh, I got my thing there. Let it touch the ground and bring your arms opposite. Ooh, so good. And come in. And let's come up. Yes. Open your legs. Get deep breath in. Thank you, God, for another day. Woo, I tell you. Let's come down. Oh, easy does it. Now you want to stretch your back. You got to be careful. Be gentle. No sudden movement. All right? And bring it down as low as you can. Don't force it. Once the joints in your back, your spine, they get better, they're going to become more flexible, but don't push it. I had a lady who was doing yoga. She just, I was going to do yoga, and she started to do some movement that these people who've been doing it forever, and she popped something in her back, ended up with surgery. So don't do that, okay? Don't try to emulate anybody. You do what you can and you stop. But the next day you say, oh, it's gotten a little easier. Your body will respond, but you have to train it. All right. Oh, this is so good. Now grab the ankle on one side and bring your body as low as you comfortably can. Oh, that feels amazing. And bring one arm over and stretch. Stretch. Grab the toe. Woo, so good. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. And out. Come back up. Now bring your body to the other side. You feel that? Stretch. Bring the arm up. All the way over. Yes. Touch the toe if you can. If you can't, it's okay. So good. Come to the center. If you can, put your elbow on the ground and just sit there. Give your back and your neck a nice little stretch. Let all the stress release from your shoulders. Yes. So good. Close your legs and touch your toes. Again, we're still stretching the back. Oh, that's so good. And we like to finish with this one, where you put your hand in the back, bring the body up, point the toes, and stretch. You're looking at the sun, you're saying thank you, welcome sun, welcome to the day. You ready? All right, down. Ooh. That's it, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, I apologize that I forgot to I'll set the next two for the week. I get distracted sometimes. Yeah. All right. You have a lovely day with your nice warm body. Remember, if you have an opportunity to walk, to do something, do it. If you're going somewhere and it's not too far and you can walk, do it. Now, of course, in Panama, it's pretty muggy these days, so you got to kind of gauge that, because going out there in this crazy weather where you sweat like a pig and then you're losing a lot of water when you're sweating like that. People don't realize that. And sometimes you don't put it back in as fast as you're losing it. Because your skin is the largest organ in your body. If your whole body starts to sweat, you're losing a ton of water really quickly. So you have got to replace fast, 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 okay? All right. Yep. You know, the sister who wrote that piece this morning, and I was going to um, quote, she said, bias does not require something. It was so good. I'm like, you're welcome, Greta. And I was going to um, quote her. And then I was like, I can't remember what she said, but it was, when a sister is doing something that is helpful. She kind of sounds to me like she was doing what I did for 90 days, which was the wisdom talks that I did. And today she talked about a mistake that she made as a parent, which was enrolling her son, into a primarily Caucasian school. And she's like, I thought I was doing the right thing for him, giving him the opportunities, education and stuff. And I think we as parents did the same thing to our kids, except that by the time they got to finish middle school, we decided to take them out of the private school and put them in the public school. Our mind, our thinking, and I think my first one was the one who pushed us to do it. He's like, well, when I go to college, I need to be, because as a private school, there were like 300 kids. And then we put him in a public school that was almost 2,000. I mean, he said he felt lost. And you try to shield your kids, but it's a mean world out there for our kids. And what she was saying is that we think of doing these things for our kids without understanding the where we're landing our kids and how they're having to navigate in spaces that were not designed to include them. So that's added stress for kids, right? It's like some of us who leave the city and we move to the burbs, thinking that we're doing the best thing for our kids, keeping them from crime infested areas. You run from one thing and you jump into something else, because these kids are having to navigate these. I remember my kid, he loved to read, and he was into Greek mythology. He loved to do those things, and of course he got so much flack from his homies. And in my house, we're like, we're gonna speak good English. We don't speak slang or anything like that. So he got the heat for that. Oh, you acting like Oreo, they called him, and all this stuff. This world is just so mean. It's not just for us in the workforce. These kids get it. Good morning, Nico Dresh. Yeah, our kids get it, boy, in these spaces. And in lieu of all these things that's happening now, I don't know why I can't. It's funny. You start watching one thing and all of a sudden you get the same thing. There is a platform that just reports kids who have been missing, and a lot of our boys are on there. This one was not seen. It disappeared in May, in June, in January, and whoo, Lord, 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 it's a lot going on. It is a lot going on. So anyway, but we don't want to keep focusing on that, because what I always say is that in this crazy world, we still have to find a way to live in it. And I said, to me, that's the most challenging thing, is to remain hopeful and to remain. And I know Greta can relate to that. That regardless of what happens to you, to make the decision to be grateful and hopeful, that takes work. And you have to work at it every single day. Every single day, when you hear the news, when you're struggling with something, and you see how doors are just closed to you, your child, how we have to work so hard for everything. You can't just live in this skin. You're not allowed to just breathe. No, you're fighting on all sides. And that's what's exhausting. And now I'm seeing other people saying it's exhausting. And we're like, oh, yeah, it's been our life forever. Welcome to the neighborhood. Yes. And I think if there is one thing that is happening, I feel a lot of people are waking up to the realities of what we have had to live with every single day. Having your children, prepping your children. And what I used to tell my friends after I raised my kid in high school, even though I put them in a public high school, but it was in a neighborhood that wasn't designed for us, right? This is the school that had a whole building that they named Little Africa. And when my kids told me, I had to go look at it. And in that building, they housed cooking classes, home economics, things that were not, um, I don't want to say not school related, but it wasn't something that was going to get you into an Ivy League college, right? Basketball, sports. And when you go to I remember when my kids, the next school was getting started, and you had those, what do they call these teachers? They were your counselors, I guess. The teachers that kind of help you pick your classes. And it was funny how our kids were pushed into cooking, swimming, basketball. And I used to have to go to the school and fight and say, no, I don't want him to have three sports as electives. No, I want him to have other classes. And it was a fight. It was a fight. And I'll never forget with one of my kids, I enrolled him. I chose his classes for him, and I enrolled him in was it a trigonometry or geography or something like that. And then when I went to register, the person at registrar said, "Oh, ma'am, you need special permission from the teacher for your son to enroll in that class." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Where is your office?" So I walked myself to the office and I'm like, "Good morning, I'm Mrs. Lazar, and I just want my son to be enrolled." They tell me, "I need your okay, and I'm just here to find out the gist of it." She's like, "Yes, ma'am, you need my authorization." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "Well, it depends." I'm like, "Okay, on what?" "Well, is he going to go to college?" That was high school. I said, "First of all, I know it's none of your business, but yes, he's going to college." She said, "Well, it still depends." "Okay, on what?" "Well, is he going to go to a community college or is he going to go to university?" So when you are in that space, it's like you're fighting at work, you're fighting for your kids at school too. And you fight in church. I mean, it's when they say systemic and people are like, "Oh, that guy from the Carolinas, oh no, we don't have that." That's when I say, okay, you're not living my life. I'm telling you what I had to do for my kid to get an education because they prime the kids to go play basketball. And how many kids make it to the NBA, right? So instead, the kid could have been learning journalism, right? Trigonometry, stuff like that. And when she's like, "Well, he could enroll in a cooking class," I said, "If he wants to learn how to cook, I will teach him at home. I don't send him to school to come learn how to cook. And he needs to finish school. If he wants to become a chef, he can go to culinary school." But we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Oh my! And she looked me up and down, and I look up and down too. Just sign this. I'm not playing with you. So I went and told my friends, I said, listen, I said, you better put your armor on when you're enrolling your kid in there. Every single semester, you need to review whatever they put in, they choose for your child, and you make the decision to approve or not. And I remember this girl said, Maggie, you were so right. I had to go over there. I'm like, I'm telling you, this is warfare. This is warfare. Because the whole system is rigged against you. They want you to not, and that's why they're building the prisons, for our kids, because they don't want them to succeed. And when you succeed, they make it so difficult for you that, I mean, it doesn't stop there. But what choice do we have? What choice do we have? A lady pop up on my page about history of torture and racism from a white perspective. Oh my goodness. Whew, yes, this is our life experiences. And you ask the why us? And then you start looking around the world and you're like, others are having such a hard time too. And this is where you get the hope that this is not just us, it's a lot of us, a lot of people. It's a system. It's a system. And I'm just trying to figure out how we got started. And that's where I'm going. And then even when I figure it out, it means nothing. It's still the system. So sometimes it's better to not go dig in too deeply because it's going to make you feel even worse, right? So let's just try to survive, and not just survive and even thrive. This is the challenge, right? I could just sit here and woe is me. Oh my God, oh my God. Look at this, look at that. Yes, it is all true. But for you to choose to rise out of the ashes, it's a decision. And in my mind, I'm saying, what choice do I have? I'm not one to just lay and then just let it all roll over me. I can do that. And you don't have to be doing this. You can fight here. That's what I choose to do. I fight here. I inspire. I live a life that can inspire others because I have kids. They're watching me. So I have to make sure that's my legacy, not millions of dollars, but to say my mom was strong. She never gave up. That's what you want to leave for your kids. That's all. Those of us who have kids. I know Greta doesn't. But they will always say, oh, Greta was such a wonderful lady. They talk about you. I don't really care about people talking about me. I just have to look at myself in the mirror every day and say, Maggie, who do you choose to be today? Are you going to allow the world to define who you are, how you live your life, what you think? That's where the battle is, right up here. We did not choose this. It's been handed to us. We don't deserve it, but it's been handed to us. And I say, when you start having a pity party, look around you, look around the world, and see what's happening to others. Yeah, it's a human condition. And you can't fight that system. You just have to find a way to thrive in it. Yeah. And if you read history, others have done the same. It's a decision, it's a choice you make. It's a choice. Because, I mean, what is life? Living and then you just existing? I don't know. I don't know. Yep. So every day you wake up, you got to look at yourself and make that decision for yourself every day because you don't know if you have tomorrow, right? So you can only be the person you decide to be today, knowing that your kids, your family are watching, the people who work with you, those who hate your guts, they're still watching. When they talk about you, I'm like, well, you talk about me, you kind of know what I'm doing. So you have some interest, right? Yeah. You have to stay one step ahead, two step ahead, sis. You, if they get to your mind, then they've won. Hmm. Yep. 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 I know this guy woke up this morning and he's like, are we going to survive this? And he's just like going down that negative path. I have to scroll up. I don't need to listen to that. I know that. I don't need you to tell me every single day. This is where the danger is. When you keep watching the news and the negative commentators and they go on and on, you never know at one point something gonna switch up here. And then you go down that hole and then you're like, how did I get here? No. That's when you have to say, oh, no, I'm not watching this, and you just pass. Or if you delete or you say not interested, then they won't keep sending you the same thing. I don't need to surround myself with negativity. I know. I'm one of those. I have some sisters who say, I don't watch the news. I say, well, I in the morning, I don't watch the news, CNN or whatever. But I get up in the morning and, it's right there in your face. And I'm like, okay, I know what's happening. But I don't need to keep watching it for hours and the same thing. No, I want to know what's happening. But once I'm aware, then I move on. I am not going to keep feeding myself a diet of desperation. Why would I do that? What does it do for me? I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen next year. For me to say, oh, we're not going to survive this. How do you know that? It's a mindset. If you keep feeding yourself negativity, that's all you're going to be. No, no, I'm not doing it. All right, ladies, we had our little kumbaya moment. It's time to go. I got to go back to the bank. I got a couple of things to do today. All right. We will see each other on Wednesday, and I'm going to schedule it right now so I don't miss it. Thank you, ladies. Don't forget to hit the like button. I didn't see. There's only one thumbs up. Only one. I'm waiting. Don't forget your water. Water with lemon. All right, thank you. Keep going. Have a good day, Miss Gloria. I know you do, Greta. Thank you. Yep, it's going up. Appreciate you, ladies. Two more. Two more thumbs up. And then because once I close it, then it doesn't register. Thank you, ladies. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Au revoir. Have a good day. Be positive, smile, and speak life into somebody today. Tell someone, oh, you look so good, sis. Oh, you're such a good person. Oh, you're such a good friend. Let me give you a hug. Yep. Oh, you can't? Just can't. I don't know what that means. Okay. All right, ladies. Thank you so much. Have a good one. God bless.